flag racing time. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, the 6 dance triumph. Only it's Charlie Davenport.
Finish it!
It's gonna be Alex Fletcher. Going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning at Daytona.
Here comes the 19. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200. And he's gonna win his second race here under the lights at Kansas.
A part-time driver's gonna steal it here at Charlotte. Over millions will win the Coca-Cola 600.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
We are the NIRA.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. We're here for race number 19 of season number 2 of the Cabela's Cup Series. This is the Turkey Hill Southern 500. 42 going to go around this mile and a third egg-shaped oval for 74 laps. And at the end of those 74 laps, only one driver can win this race. Currently, point standings-wise coming into this race, Cabela has a 28-point advantage over Ben Groich, 30 over Titan Nicholas, 35 over Trey Smith, and 43 over William Brock. Those are the ones within one race worth of points. If you wanted to know what's within 2 races worth of points, you have to go down through the top 20. The last guy eligible is 20th place, Trey Wright. He is 95 points back and would pretty much need the entire field to wreck, and he wins. So, it's pretty much entirely out of the realm of possibility, but it is 2020, so you never know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's go down track side. We'll take a look at your starting lineup, and we'll get your pace lap started. And the engines fire here at Darlington. 42 going to roll off here. Jameson Thole, Rodney Crouch, row 1. Tyler Mills, Owen Miles, row 2. Dale Lightning and Cabela, the points leader, row 3. Row 4, we find Mitchell Collins and second place points man Ben Groich. And rounding out the top 5, we find the last guy who's eligible for the championship right now, Trey Wright, who is 20th in points, 95 back. And Camden Jazorski is actually the first guy out. He is 21st, 100 points back. Suffered a dismal race at North Wilkesboro that this man right here, Ryan Benjamin, in the 9-1, who gained 7 positions in the points, moved from 21st to 14th in the points, and sits 80 points behind the points leader, Cabela, looking for another fantastic run here at Darlington. Another guy I want to look out for, Titan Nicholas in the 43, who was the points leader coming out of Orlando. Since then, things have not really gone his way. He sits 30 points back in 3rd place. But like this man right here, Trey Smith in the 91, who's 35 back, it's going to take a lot of work to stay in contention for the title. And of course, William Brock in the 20, who is coming in 43 points back. There he is in the 20 car, Coca-Cola Chaser Home Depot Chevrolet. 43 back. He is just barely within championship contention right now, within a race worth of points anyway. He would like to have a good run to close in the gap to Cabela. Pace car is in, the field coming down, and the first Turkey Hill Southern 500 gets the green flag. We're racing here at Darlington. Lap 1 is going to be led by pole sitter Jameson Thole. Tyler Mills in the 26 right there, ready to make a move for the lead just in case Thole messes up. And Dale Lightning there sitting in the 3rd position, trying to draw back into the 26. Mitchell Collins, Trey Wright round out the top 5 as Cabela is slipping in the 16. Here comes Trey Smith, Titan Nicholas, and Ben Groich all around him. his closest points rivals all right there, the top 4 in the championship. Trey Smith will get ahead of Kane and Biller, but Biller will finally be able to get to the low line. But that is after losing 5 positions. He's all the way back to 11th. Ben Grorich slipped a little too, but worse than Biller did. He's back to 13th, and he is still losing spots. Ryan Benjamin in the 9 in trouble as well. Stuck on that outside, but you can work the outside better through 3 and 4. The problem is they're stuck on the outside in 1 and 2 as well. And this is a 1 groove turn, and I'll show you right here. As Tyler Mills gets to the inside of Jamison Thole, you see how easily the 26 is able to get by the 23. Turn 1 and 2 is a 1 groove turn on the inside. And turn 3 and 4, as explained yesterday, is essentially a 1.5 groove corner. You can work the inside and pass, but you can also get some grip on the outside, and you can pass coming out of turn 4 as getting together. Mitchell Collins and Dale Lightning going after it there. Going through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Mitchell Collins not playing nice. Not at all. This man has had a rough season. And he is trying everything he can to salvage anything from it. This guy's coming in 39th in the points, 168 points out of the points lead, very much out of championship contention, just trying to salvage what he can after a dismal season, the season 1 rookie of the year. Tyler Mills continues to lead here at Darlington. Jamison Thole hounding him though, trying to find a weakness and get by. Now on to lap number 7 of 74 here at Darlington, expecting at least a 1-stop race. It's likely going to end up being a 2-stop race. I'd say it's going to be around laps 35 to 70 or so, 30-60 maybe, when pit cycles happen. We will have one late that is sure to shake up the standings. Everyone's going to have to pit at least once, and depending when they pit, they might have to pit twice too. So we'll just we'll see what happens as this race plays out. Surely we did not go caution-free in the race yesterday, but we did not have a wreck either. All it was a tire failure by Adam McDowell that brought the caution out, but it came out at a perfect enough time for the field to split the pit cycle midway through the race, so they just raced it out to the end. That could happen here. We could have a couple cautions come out that split the race in the middle, or split the cycles in the middle, and that could change up pit strategy. This could just be an all-out bloodbath to the end, but we will see. As Kanan Biller has now stabilized in the 10th position. Trey Smith not doing better than he was at the start of the race, not gaining as much as he was positions-wise. He is now settled down in 8th. And Tyler Mills still leads Jamison Thole, looking for another guy who's up here in the championship standings. There's Tight Nicholas in the 43, third man in points coming in. He is in the 15th position. And where has Jimmy Hogan fallen to? He is, or not Jimmy Hogan, excuse me, Ben Grorich. He continues to fall backwards. As now Arthur Xavier in the 42 gets to the inside of him. That is for, did I say Arthur Xavier? I meant Casey Holland in the 42. I've still got Scotts Grand National on the brain. I just recorded it earlier, but yeah, that's Casey Holland in the 42. We've got around Ben Grorich, and Grorich falls now to the 27th position. He could be seeing a championship slip through his fingers here, as he came in 28 points back, so he wasn't in the best of point situations coming in anyways. And this is certainly not going to help here, especially if Kanan Biller starts to get it together. Oh, Noah Clifton hits the wall. On the outside, Noah Clifton, 2-time winner in the series, 1-time winner this season and last season. Won at Pikes Peak earlier this season, just struck the outside wall, and he has had a dismal season as well. comes in 32nd in points, losing 6 positions after the North Wilkesboro race last week. And just trying to salvage what he can, and running a car into the wall is not exactly the way to do that. It's Nathan Stapleton in the 41. He's going to potentially make a move to the inside in the Fujifilm Dodge. That is for 19th on the grid right now. He's not quite going to get there. Meantime, we'll check in up towards the front as Kanan Biller's going to now make a move into the 9th position underneath Rodney Crouch. Rodney Crouch going to continue to slip as Camden Jeziorski, Texas World Speedway winner last season. Though he's not in championship contention this season, just trying to get a win to go out on a high note with this 88 team. He is not going to have an opportunity for a clutch late season win that vaults him into championship contention, unfortunately. But he's having a good drive now, up inside the top 10. Brilliant stuff from Camden Jeziorski. But now the gap to the leaders, the top 2 are still nose to tail. But Mitchell Collins is behind by 1.32 seconds off the pace of Tyler Mills. And Jamison Thole now slips a bit going through turn 3 and 4, so he will, the gap will grow between the 26 and 23. It stayed the same between the 26 and 2 though, 1.32 seconds. Trey Wright, Dale Lightning, William Brock, and Owen Miles though still right there. Miles is not in championship contention, though it looked like he would be early on in the season. Owen Miles had 3 top 10s to start the season, and then it all kind of fell apart from there. He's only had 1 top 5 this whole season. It was in the Daytona 500, and since then has not had a single top 10. Fell from 1st to 35th in the standings. It's just been a dismal remainder of the season for Owen Miles, but having a good run right now, attempting to get just his 4th top 10 on the season is now Kanan Biller, points leader, arriving on the scene. Here he is going to the inside of William Brock. That is a points rival right there. 5th in points, Willie Brock is. And that is good for Kanan Miller to get around him. That is good towards the championship. He is now up to 6th position on track right now. So we're now up to lap number 19 here in the Turkey Hill Southern 500. As Tyler Mills continues to lead the way ahead of Jamison Thole in the 23. Mitchell Collins and Trey Wright gonna go after it there for 3rd place potentially. Owen Miles still cruising along in the 5th position as Dale Lightning, or actually he overtook Dale Lightning. Lightning did not get a good turn 1 and 2 there as he falls to 6th. But Kanan Biller though, not going to be able to get around right now. Now here we are on lap number 20 at 55 laps to go here at Darlington. And the caution comes out. A wreck on the back straightaway with Jason Dady in the 5 car. Dady coming in, not in championship contention. He was in 24th, or tied with 23rd with Travis Crampton, 111 back, but not ISM Raceway anymore, but Phoenix Raceway. And that 5 is all battered up, and we are indeed going to see pit cycle number 1 here of the race. There's the pace car catching up. And we will see pit cycle number 1. So this is indeed going to be a 2-cycle race, as Jason Dady will come around and join. Looks like every single driver is going to come down here onto the pit road. And Tyler Mills, everyone else for some reason going down, got so stopped up there going onto the pit road. And that is going to benefit Tyler Mills greatly. He's easily going to come off of pit road first, ahead of everyone, as Jamison Thole will come down to stall number 1. Rodney Crouch will come to stall number 2. So it's not going to be a question of who comes off pit road first, as Tyler Mills will beat everyone out easily. Who's going to come off the pit road second is what we really need to watch here. As As Thole, the Jack will drop, and he will just barely beat Mitchell Collins out. Owen Miles, Trey Wright, that's top 5. Dale Lightning, Willie Brock, Kanan Biller, Trey Smith, and Camden Jezorski just noses out the 3-time winner Nick Kennedy in the 45. I believe Camden is going to restart in the 10th position. Let's see here. Mills, Collins, Miles, Wright, Lightning, Thole, Brock, Biller, Smith, Jezorski. Yes, that is the top 10. Or will be on this restart. So Tyler Mills will come up and Collins will join behind him, behind the pace car. And we will soon get this race restarted here at Darlington. But meantime, while we're pacing here under the first caution of the race, let's go back and take a look at what happened to Jason Dady to set off the caution lights around this egg-shaped track here at Darlington. So here he is going through turn 2 side by side with Chase Miller. He goes up, hits the wall. Creed Daniel, the 39 Nashville winner, nowhere to go. As Dady comes off the wall into him, spins him down into the inside, and Dady makes hard contact with that inside wall, and that car gets shortened up a bunch and bent up all over. Surely his aerodynamics are going to be hurt, and he's going to be one to look out for later on when we look at slow lap traffic. It's surely going to be a pain to the leaders. Let's take a look from another angle. Take a look at full speed coming off of turn number 2. There he goes up, hits the wall. Daniel nowhere to go, turns him down to the inside. Bam, into the inside wall he goes. And just slides to a stop. We'll gather it back up, and he comes back around, and hopefully the damage is squared off on that thing. It doesn't hurt him too much. Anyway, the track is clear. We're good to go, so let's head to the restart here at Darlington. We're back with your live picture here at Darlington. Tyler Mills continues to lead. Jason Dady did not follow a lap down as a result. However, Creed Daniel is listed 2 laps down. Whether that happened under the caution or before, I don't know. Anyway, the green flag is back out. We are racing again, and a great restart for Tyler Mills in the 26th. Thole just did not get going off that restart. Off into 1 they go through turn 2. Single file out right now. Nobody making a move just yet. But watch for turn 3. Kanan Biller there, sitting in the 8th position. There he is. He's going to go to the inside of Brock. What is that going to be? Ooh, Tyler Mills going to come down onto the pit road again. Something amiss on that 26 car potentially. As he comes down onto the pit road, he gives up the lead to the 23 of Jamison Thole. What in the world was that all about? Tyler Mills coming in 13th in points, 80 points back from Kanan Biller, and something goes wrong here. This is, I hate to say it, championship implications for the number 26 of Tyler Mills. This could be it for the path to the championship. He may not be able to battle for it at Chicagoland. Now the gap to Thole closed from Mitchell Collins. Collins trying to pressure him there. Right against him, going down the back straightaway. Off into turn 3. He's not going to make a move just yet. Owen Miles, Trey Wright, and Dale Lightning right there to make a move as well, just in case something happens. Tyler Mills will come back out onto the track. He is not a lap down, I don't think. Yeah, he is a lap down. So he is in serious trouble now. So Owen Miles got stuck on the outside there. He is getting shuffled. Trey Smith in the 91 going to get to the inside of him. That is for the 6th position on track right now, I believe. And where's Kanan Biller ended up? He ended up in, where's the score put him? 13th. So he's still having a solid day so far. Just trying to work his way back up to the front. Speaking of working his way back up to the front, Ryan Benjamin, North Wilkesboro winner, coming in 80 points back. He's trying to work his way back up to the front as well. Meanwhile, we'll check in up front as Mitchell Collins has moved into the race lead over Jamison Thole. He and Trey Wright got around the number 23. While we are looking throughout the field, Jamison Thole going to try to get it back in that Maniac history, number 23. close enough to make a move right now. Out going through turn 3 and 4. The caution comes out again. Caution is out here at Darlington for the second time, and potentially for Josh King in the 22. There he is on the pit road. Whatever may have happened there has brought the caution out. It may not even have been him. It could have been something completely different, but we'll see here. As the caution comes back out, this is the second yellow flag again of the race. Mitchell Collins leads, Trey Wright, Jamison Thole, Dale Lightning, and Willie Brock, and it looks like these guys are going to come down onto the pit road again. What in the world is this all about? Well, we may not just have a 2-stop race after all. This could end up being a 3-stop race now. I am shocked that they would pit that quickly. It's only been about 8 or 10 laps, I think. So, don't know exactly why they're coming down onto the pit road, but oh well. I guess this is going to be a 3-stop race then. So we'll have Mitchell Collins come down into his stall. Jamison Thole all the way down to stall number 1. He came in down onto the pit road under this caution. Third on the grid as Tyler Mills will get a lap back, but will be at the tail end of the lead lap off the restart. Mitchell Collins first off pit road, then Trey Wright, Dale Lightning, Willie Brock, then Jamison Thole, Trey Smith. Owen Miles, I believe, beat Nikolai Sykes out. Then Kenyon Jeziorsky, Nick Kennedy, and Rodney Crouch, the top 10. I believe that's how it's going to shake out here. Here's the field coming off of the pit road. Mitchell Collins will lead him up onto the racetrack. As they will get it sorted out right now. So it goes Collins, Wright, Lightning, Brock, Smith, Miles. Oh no, we didn't get Thole up there. So we'll go Collins, Wright, Lightning, Brock, Thole, Smith, Miles, Sykes, Jeziorsky, Kennedy. The top 10 by the looks of this. Yes, indeed. So, and as the field continues to pace here under the second caution, let's go back and take a look at what in the world happened that we didn't see to bring out caution number 2 here at Darlington. So watching full speed as they go off into turn 1, and oh, right there, looks like he may have had a tire down, and that is exactly what happened to Adam McDowell yesterday in the Scots Grey National race to bring out the only caution of that race, and we see it happen here with Josh King in the 22. So the tire goes down on him, and he just comes to a stop, and that net brings the caution out. Let's take a look at another angle. With your live picture here at Darlington, Mitchell Collins leads, Trey Wright, Dale Lightning, Willie Brock, and Jamison Thole, the top 5. Tyler Mills is at the tail end of the lead lap, and the only 2 cars that are any laps down are Creed Daniel and Josh King, who just blew a tire out to bring out the second caution. And the green flag is back out. We are racing again here in the Turkey Hills Southern 500. 41 laps to go. Just about to get to halfway here is Trey Wright in the 38. Guy coming in, the last guy in contention for this championship going into this race. He's 95 points back. I scratched that. 95 points back. And he pretty much needs to win this race Kanan Biller would have to finish last, or at least in the back of the field, I believe, for him to have a shot. And Kanan Biller is starting to move up through the field. He has already passed 3 cars off this restart. About to make it 4 here as he's going to go around Owen Miles in the 48. That is for 7th. And Miles trying to fight back on the outside, but Biller's going to have the one groove going through turn 1 and 2. And he is going to take advantage of it. Meanwhile, Mitchell Collins continues to lead. Trey Wright, Dale Lightning, Jameson Thole, Trey Smith, William Brock, and Camden Jeziorsky there. That is the top 7. Kanan Biller now in the 8th position. Nikolai Sykes has moved up to 9th. And how about Keegan Thompson in the 24, moving up to the 10th position. Winner at Orlando. He's having a pretty good race so far. Not in championship contention by any means. This man's coming in 28th in the points, 128 back. And again, you'd have to be within 96 points to have a shot. So that's why Trey Wright was banking on Kanan Biller having a horrendous race, because Trey needs to get up there and win this race and hope Biller finishes last. If that doesn't happen, it's over. He doesn't have a shot to compete for a championship. So that's what he'd be hoping for right now. The most points you can get in a race is 48. Double that's 96. We've got 2 races left, and he's coming in 95 points. So he was just barely good enough to even be considered for this championship battle anyway. We know it's not exactly a realistic possibility for him, but for this man right here, Dale Lightning, coming in 54 back, this is personal for him. He's had a mixed bag of a season. He sits 7th in the points, no wins, 4 top 5, 6 top 10s. Sounds good on paper, right? Well, here's the thing. He won the 2020 DLP IndyCar Series Championship and was coming in with higher expectations and higher promises to himself and the people looking on than what he's ended up getting with this 31 team. 31 has not always been it's not exactly the best car in Richard Childress' stable, but it's not the worst car in the field. So we thought, you know, he might actually have a chance. Well, that is not how the way this is shaken out for him, unfortunately. And we're just trying to at least take what he can get from this. If he has a good run here, who knows? He might be battling for a championship, but not if he gets stuck on the outside like that. Ooh, Camden going on the inside of Trey Smith may have saved him, though, as he's able to get the track back under. Oh, he hit the wall! And Jeziorsky and Wright will dive to the inside, and how about Kanan Biller, the 16? He's going to go to the inside of Trey Smith in the 91. That, I believe, is for the 5th position on track. Yes, it is. So, Biller's going to get that from the 91, and Trey Smith's going to continue to fall back. How about Nathan Stapleton in the 41, who's burst onto the scene here into the 7th position? He's another one that's had kind of a mixed bag of a season. He's coming in 16th in points, 82 back, still mathematically in it. But again, he would not need Biller to finish ahead of him. If anything, he needs Biller to finish behind him. And he is trying all he can right now with Biller having a strong run with that 16 right now. Ben Grorich, on the other hand, in the 78. No, things have not fared much better for him. He sits 36th on track right now and in jeopardy of coming in 28 points behind of Kanan Biller to potentially leaving Darlington without a shot at the championship at all. Same with Ryan Benjamin. It looked like he was coming off of momentum from North Wilkesboro. Now he's sitting in the 31st position, or 32nd actually, as Ben Young got around him. And another guy that's back there that I thought would have had a better run than what he is having right now. Nikolai Sykes in the 44, coming in 6th in points. He gained 5 positions after a good run at North Wilkesboro. Came in 52 back. And this guy is sitting in 25th place, and you see he's been in the wall already. You see the right side of his car. And Titan Nicholas in the 43 as well has had a mixed bag of a day as well. And just, you saw him scrape the wall there coming off of turn number 2. So all those guys in jeopardy of potentially coming in eligible. Ben Gorch coming in second in points? Maybe even not even leaving with a shot at the championship? Even with full season points, that is hard to believe. Now as we check in up front, Jamison Thole is leading, still unable to get around Tyler Mills. Tyler Mills is not exactly holding him up though, but now Thole's going to get to the inside. This could help Camden and Biller as well. Caden Biller in the 16 is going to get to the inside, and they will all train around the 26 now. And he will not be a factor now. But Biller going to take a look at the inside for Camden Jezorski. That is for second on track right now. And Biller will clear him with ease going through turn 3 and 4. And Camden slipped so much through 3 and 4. I'm not sure Nathan Stapleton won't have a shot at taking third there. So we are now up to lap 48, and here comes Biller to the inside. This looks good. He's going to get down there. He could have a chance. Off of turn number 2. Oh, no! Jamison Thole blows up. Coming off of turn number 2. You've got to be kidding me. And oh, Dale Lightning goes around. Owen Miles is in it. This is going to be trouble. Look out behind. Oh, man, there's more. Travis Crampton, I believe, got a piece there. Stephen Colon got hit there. And I think Brady, you just got a piece too. Jimmy Hogan, Ryan Benjamin as well. This is your grenade-a-thon here at Darlington. My goodness. Several cars smoking around this track. And caution number 3 is going to come out in the Turkey Hill Southern 500 just as Kanan Biller took the lead. And we will have potentially the final pit cycle here of the race. This is the third one that we've had. Could end up being the last one. Biller's team is going to have to deliver him a race-winning stop here. He's got a strong car. It seems to be working for him. You just need to give him fuel and tires, and I think he's good to go. So we'll come down here. And there he is. I believe he's the last stall of that little section there, as Tyler Mills will come down. He is a lap down though, I believe. Yes, he is. Rodney Crouch in the 40 down to his stall. Jamison Thole, of course, blew up, so he's going to be out of the race. And watching as they come off pit road, it is going to be Kanan Biller first off. You see Owen Miles coming in the 48, and he is going to be done. Camden Jezorski off second. Nathan Stapleton third. Trey Wright fourth. And Eli Bright, I believe, is going to take fifth. What a stop for that 8 team. That is if he is on the lead lap. And I believe he is. So Eli Bright, he came in 17th on the pit road by the looks of it. And is going to come off 5th. Albeit with lap traffic right there in Tyler Mills. And Kanan Biller will hold on to the race lead. He's going for his 3rd win on the season and looking to extend the points lead. He might even have a shot at claiming the championship at this point, but we will see how the rest of this race plays out. He may not be safe just yet. We will see. But this is the same scheme that he won with at Kansas, so looking to have another stellar second half of the race performance here at Darlington, as we are now at 24 laps to go. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened to bring out caution number 3 here in the Turkey Hill Southern 500. So here they are coming off of turn number 2. Biller getting to the inside of Thole, and he just blows up right there coming off of turn number 2. Tried to get down to the bottom there, but Jezyorski was there. Stapleton, Wright, get to the inside, and he's again going to try to get down onto the pit road because if he doesn't turn down here, he won't make it. And Dale Lightning, just nowhere to go there. Nothing Dale could have done with that 23 coming down. Owen Miles runs into the back of the 23. And then as he slides down into oncoming traffic, Crampton, Cologne clips him. And then one more going to come on. Bam, right there. Jimmy Hogan, Darian Arnsdorf, Ben Young, Josh King get in it. Behind, there's Ryan Benjamin getting his damage. So we had a massive pile up here going through turn 3 and 4 to bring out caution number 3, and a ton of smokers here. Going to be a pretty big cleanup here. But let's take a look at another angle, see if we can better decipher what happened. This could be the clearest view of everything watching from overhead. There's the motor just grenades on the 23. There you see he tried to turn down there, and he could have, if he had kept trying to turn down, he would have made it between the 88 and the 41, but turned back up. Right there, Dale Lightning, who was having a great run. And unfortunately, this is a tough break as Dale Lightning is going to be eliminated from championship contention because of this. Which slips down Travis Crampton and Stephen Cologne right there. Get a piece, and then coming in, bam, Jimmy Hogan, who was having a pretty solid day as well. Darian Arnsdorf, who needed a good run. He's going to be back in traffic now. Ryan Benjamin, and with the smoke coming out of his car, he's going to be done and out of championship contention. Jimmy Hogan was not even in it, but Darian Arnsdorf was. Ben Young was not. Let's see, where's Darian Arnsdorf? There he is, next to Titan Nicholas, who was already back in traffic. And Darian needed to make up 66 points. He was 66 points coming in. He needed 18 points to be within the minimum limit to be able to be eligible at Chicagoland. This is not going to be good for him. Anyway, the track is now clear and we are good to go, so let's head to the restart once again here at Darlington. Welcome back, folks, to your live picture here at Darlington Raceway. Kanan Baylor leads, Camden Jezyorski, Nathan Stapleton, Trey Wright, and Eli Bright. And folks, if you have wondered why they call this place Too Tough to Tame, take a look at the standings right here. 33rd, 34th, 38th, 39th, lap down. And we have 6 cars out of the race right now, with Owen Miles, Ryan Benjamin, Jimmy Hogan, Stephen Cologne, Dale Lightning, and Jamison Thole, all due to the most recent incident and why we are now under the 3rd caution of the race. But coming around now to get the restart. And Kanan Biller coming in, 2 races to go in the season with a 28-point lead over Ben Grorich. Grorich now sits in the 24th position. Looked to be in jeopardy of not even being eligible for the championship before all that went down. He's got a better shot now, but he's still going to be on the outside looking in. He's still going to be quite a ways back. Titan Nicholas in the 43 is going to restart 25th. Trey Smith is going to be restarting in the 14th position. He's 35 back. And William Brock is going to be restarting in the 20th position. He can't finish there. That he is 43 back coming in. He would need to finish. See, if Biller wins this race, I don't think Willie Brock advances to championship contention at Chicagoland. As the race gets back underway here, Biller stretching out ahead of Jezyorski here right off the restart, and Nathan Stapleton in the 41 going to get to the inside. Here comes Trey Wright with him. Down low through turn 3 and 4. Stapleton to second. Wright on the inside looking for 3rd. Tyler Mills, the 26, he's had a rough day as well. He was leading for a while, but fell a lap down, and he is now getting swallowed up by the field once again. And leaving Nathan Stapleton now to charge down the 16 of Biller. Looks like, and there's Watkins Glen winner Mark Sy trying to get by the 26 as well. Looks like everyone's going to do it pretty clean. But now going up front as the gap to the lead is tightening. Kane and Biller just trying to nurse it home. 20 laps to go. Biller going for his third win of the season. Stapleton looking for his first on the season. Camden looking for his first on the season, but second of his career. Remember, he won Texas World Speedway in Season 1. And we mentioned it earlier in the race. The win he got at Texas World Speedway last season threw him into contention at Homestead for the championship, and he is not coming in the final 2 races this season. He stayed about the same, but he is 100 points back. He would have needed to be within 96 points to even have a prayer of contending for a championship, and he didn't even get that. So even if he wins this race, he is not going to be in championship contention at Chicagoland next week, unfortunately. But still, a solid season overall for Camden Jeziorski. Nothing to be ashamed of. Now as he gets to the inside of Nathan Stapleton, a dive in for second. He'll be right on the backside of Kane and Biller going through turn 1 and 2. Trey Wright, Eli Bright, JD Figueroa going to follow suit. Stapleton's going to hit the outside wall and continue to slip as Gatlin Downey, the 66, gets to the inside. Mitchell Collins, the 2, right there, but Nathan Stapleton's going to close him off, and he fell from 2nd to 7th due to that dive bomb by Camden Jeziorski. And Kane and Biller just trying to hold on now, but this could be bad if he slips up here and Jeziorski gets down low. That's bad for him. Jeziorski will be down there going down the back straightaway. And he will clear for the race lead. Trey Wright also going to be down there, but Biller can work the outside. This is a 1.5 groove turn. He can work that outside. He gets the outside push and will clear the 38 back on the top side. And through one, you see Bright popped out of line, and look at all the position he's losing now. Niall O'Hare, the 99, hadn't talked about him very much this race here. He is moving up inside the top 10, just ahead of Mark Sy, the 14. And Travis Crampton, though he sustained significant damage in the most recent incident, there he is, sitting behind the 14 in the 11th position. Trey Smith right there in the 91 and 12th. Going to get to the inside of the 21. He's trying to stay championship relevant. Coming in 35 points back of this man, Kanan Biller, who sits second on the... Oh, Trey Wright hard into the outside wall, as well as Travis Crampton, but they keep it straight. Just a horrible exit off of turn 2 for both of them. We stay under green. Camden Jeziorski takes 14 laps to go. He's trying to run away with this one here at Darlington. Kanan Biller doesn't care, though he'd like to get win number 3. He's just trying to stay smooth right now. Just keep it safe. He knows the big picture. Figueroa is going to go to the inside, but of course we saw it before. He could do it again. Biller could work the top side, and looks like Figueroa is going to get by anyway. Great pass by the 12 of Figueroa, coming in 12th in points, 76 back. He knows what he has to do as well to get up and be in contention at Chicagoland. But if Biller finishes 3rd, I don't think that winning this race would be good enough for him, much less finishing 2nd. But we'll see. We have 12 laps to go now, this time by. As Figueroa right there on the back side of Jeziorski. Going to take a peek going into 1. Not there just yet. Jeziorski did a good job of protecting that bottom groove. Now going down the back straightaway, Kanan Biller starting to move back up onto the rear end of the 12. He could have a shot at turn 1 this next time to nab 2nd back, but Gatlin Downey, Nathan Stapleton right there arriving onto the scene, potentially going to make this a 5-car battle for the lead. Mitchell Collins in the 2, Eli Bright in the 8, Mark Sy the 14, Casey Holland in the 42. Niall O'Hare in the 99. That's your top 10. Things starting to tighten up here late. I don't believe we have pit cycles to worry about either. We've had 3 of those today. I believe we might end up being good to the end. And here's Darren Ornsdorf. We're gonna have to worry about slow cars at some point, and here's the first one we have to worry about. Ornsdorf, he came in 11th in points. Got caught up in the incident that brought out the last caution. He came in 66 back, and this will certainly knock him out of championship contention as he falls a lap down. Even if a caution comes out, he has no hope now. So we'll go ahead and cross him off the list. He's gone. Figueroa, I honestly don't know what he can do at this point if Biller finishes 3rd. Tyler Mills a lap down. He's done. Benjamin had severe damage on that 9. He's going to be gone. Stapleton, as things stand right now, he's gone. Same with Niall O'Hare, Rodney Crouch, Samet Oskin, Mark Sy, and Trey Wright. Brady Ujest is not going to gain anything on Biller either, so he won't be eligible for it either. As now, Figueroa is going to go to the race lead. Kanan Biller is going to try to get by the 88 as well. Oh, Jezorski's into the outside wall, and Biller will indeed get by for second. Gatlin Downey right there in the 66. He moves into the 3rd position. And now left to Biller to chase down Figueroa. We're coming around for 7 laps to go at Darlington in the Turkey Hill Southern 500. Gatlin Downey takes the dive on the inside for 3rd, and Jezorski Stapleton will get by as well. So Biller will fall to the 5th position, or will he? Stapleton did not get a good exit off of turn number 2. So that will put Kanan Biller back into the 4th position for now. But still would knock Stapleton out. I don't think Figueroa would have a chance either if he wins this race. Even if he wins this race. He came in 76 points back. I'm pretty sure it would be too little too late. And where did William Brock end up? All the way back here in the 18th place. And right now, as things stand, 5th in points coming in, he is out of contention with 5 laps to go in this race. Stapleton's going to go to the inside. Nathan Stapleton on the inside of the points leader. Biller is going to get trained here. Collins, Bright going to go by. Mark Sy, the 14. Oh, Biller's going to scrape the wall. And Casey Holland will also get to the inside. So he has just fallen to 9th. William Brock is still, I believe he's still 18th. Ooh, Samet Oskin going to come down onto the pit road. So we will see some select cars come down onto the pit road here late. Potentially. Now at 4 laps to go. Biller sits in the 9th position. This championship looks like it may end up going to the final after all. We will see though. Did Biller... Oh, more coming down. Did Biller stay out? Yes, he does. It's now coming around for 3 laps to go. Figueroa stays out. Jezorski, Stapleton, Sy, and Holland, the top 5 with Kanan Biller in the 6th position. He's raced that car so hard. Just trying everything he can. He knew he had an opportunity to lock up the championship now. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it here as we have a late race pit cycle after all. Not everyone's going to come down though. Again, looks like Niall O'Hare is going to take over the lead at the white flag lap. Potentially no. This is 2 laps to go as Mark Sy is in the lead and a car stalled on the track. Willie Brock in the 20 is in trouble. Does that bring out a caution? It will not bring out a caution. We are going to go green to the end here, and Mark Sy is not coming down. Niall O'Hare is going to come down. Nottingham Scott is going to stay out. Mark Sy going to take the white flag and looking for another miracle win here in the Cabela's Cup Series. Mr. Where did he come from? Quite literally, Where on earth did Mark Sy come from? He's looking for win number 2 on the season. Will he be able to make it home? He's got half a lap to go. He's got a 2.51 second gap over Nottingham Scott. And he's going to be able to nurse the Gin Racing number 14 home. Mark Sy, second win of the season in the Turkey Hill Southern 500. But is that enough to seal a championship contention spot? Is it? Biller finished 16th. I don't believe so. I don't believe it will be enough. Go ahead and do the math here. So, disregarding what Biller will have gained here, Mark Sy will have only gained 47 points because he did not lead the most laps. So came in with 90, gained 47, so the gap would be 43. Taking into account what Biller has scored, there's no way that Mark Sy is going to be in contention for this championship. But still in all, second win of the season for the number 14 of Mark Sy and Ben Grorich. That's the epitome of how his day has gone. And I do not believe Ben Grorich, well, he'll just barely be in contention for the championship at Chicagoland. Just barely. But a terrible, terrible run today for that 78 team. And here are your finishing results with the late race pit cycle happening. That was the 4th one we'd seen. Some came down, some didn't. Mark Sy, Nottingham Scott, and Evan Hunter did not. Jason Dady did not. Everyone else did. Not Mark Sy benefits. He saved enough stuff at the end, and he wins at Darlington. Albeit a bittersweet victory, as he will not be competing for a championship at Chicagoland. Nottingham Scott will finish 2nd, Evan Hunter 3rd, Jason Dady 4th, Niall O'Hare in the 5th position, Chase Buck 6th, Tyler Mills 7th, JD Figueroa 8th, Gatlin Downey 9th, and Nathan Stapleton rounds out the top 10. And we'll take a look at the rest of your finishing results here. Sebastian Kukulon, Owen Miles, Ryan Benjamin, Jimmy Hogan, Stephen Cologne, Dale Lightning, and Jameson Thole. The only ones unable to finish, that was all, I believe, from one accident, too. So, those are the only ones unable to finish. That'll wrap us up here at Darlington. This championship is still indeed up in the air with Kanan Biller, who looked like he was going to lead late. Did not expect a pit cycle to happen late, but it did. Biller gets shuffled all the way back to 16th. So this championship is still wide open right now. So we'll see you in the next race at Chicagoland, where we will crown a champion. Until then, y'all have a good one.